Hey, what's up everybody? Unrested back again after taking quite a long sabbatical. Sabbatical makes it sound like really official and stuff, because pretty much all us J-bloggers live really official lives. Well, I'm back to kick off video number 201, and if you may remember with video 101, I called it Watch This First. Well, that one still stands, and it's still got a lot of great information that I love to send people to watch if they have some first-time questions. And over the last 100 videos, I've actually had more stuff build up that I feel like you should watch this video second. Okay, now this one's going to be a lot smaller than that number 101 because quite a bit was covered in the first 100 videos. Not just questions in general, but also just the redundancies that I get, because I do get a lot of redundancies. What degree do I need to get to Japan? Maybe you want to do this thing called Google it? I don't know. You might want to check that out. I mean, it's been around for a little bit. It's this thing on the internet. You may know about the internet because you're using it right now if you're watching my videos. Yeah, I get that one the most. What else do I get the most all the time? What degree do I need? Do I need a degree? Do I have to teach English? Is English the only job? And then can I be at a job type here? Well, and the other one I always get is, how's college out there? Should I go to college out there? Yes, please let me, random J-vlogger, decide your future. That's a great idea. Definitely let me choose your college for you. Don't have any plans for the future because that's totally unwise. Anyway. Let's actually get into the meat of this video instead of me just ranting and raving like a lunatic. So here's some questions that I get. I'm just going to do them off the top of my head. I don't have the best memory, but these are the ones that I remember the most, so they must get asked quite a bit. One that I always get recently is asking me what political or religious stuff I subscribe to and why do I never talk about that in videos. Well, first of all, I would think that living in Japan but actually being an American citizen, because I'm not an actually Japanese citizen, I am still an expat. I am a expatriated person living in Japan, which only means that I've moved here and moved my whole residence here and pay tax here. It doesn't mean I've actually become a citizen. I'm not a Japanese national, all right? So when people ask that, they never clarify what do your Japanese political beliefs and what are your American political beliefs and religious. Well, the easiest answer that I have for both of them is absolute in the middle 0, okay? If there was a line of integers, one going down a positive path and a negative path, I would be that 0 in the middle, because I do not want to claim ownership of any political genre or religion or anything, because number one, there's something I hate even more than all types of the opposite religion or the opposite political belief argument. The one I hate the most is proselytizing. And those of you who don't know, proselytizing means pushing your religion or political beliefs on people, okay? That's something I really hate, especially on Facebook. Facebook is for friends and family to talk. It's not a courtroom and it's not a church, so I don't know why people always bring their political or religious beliefs in there. So, if you want to have your own beliefs, I respect those. For example, a great example of a Christian who actually acts like a Christian is Mexican Samurai 100. Obviously, we are friendly with each other, okay? He does not prescribe to what I believe in, and I do not prescribe to what he believes in. Therefore, it shows I have the to each their own attitude. Okay, so if you really want to know what my religion is to each their own, no proselytizing, please. Okay? Same goes for political beliefs. Okay, moving along. Let's see. Oh, the other big question I get. J-vlog drama. Now, this is something I really didn't know much about until recently. This was actually brought to my attention by another J-vlogging friend who has a small bunch of videos that he does. And he's really into just doing his own holistic side of making videos and stuff like that. I'll put a link for his video down in the notes. And he let me in on this. He said, gosh, do you know all this J-drama? Now, I'm not going to mention any names because if I do, then I've actually inserted myself into the J-vlog drama. And that's something, number one, I really don't care about. And number two, I really will never get into. And when people ask me, they're like, what do you think about the argument between blah and blah? Well, I think absolutely nothing. Again, I don't care. This is the internet. When I turn off the computer, bye-bye internet. That's how it works in my life. It doesn't ever cross over, you know? So I turn it off, I go to work, I do my drawings, and that's it, man. I don't have time for anything else. I would say I use the internet probably almost 90% to just have music or videos on while I do my art through the day. Other than that, even when I record these videos, and I know this sounds really probably rude or mean, but I really don't watch a lot of other J-vloggers. I'm sorry. There's some things I do watch. I love 2.5 Oyajis. That's a great show. I watch Tokyo Sam. I know people are probably like, why you watch Tokyo Sam? Well, his new Tokyo Sam 2 videos are actually quite good, so I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of people who hate on him, but he's got a good heart, alright? He's got a good heart. There's a good heart underneath all that fat. I shouldn't say that. Okay, and do I watch anybody else? I used to watch Two Beers in Asia, but you guys never update that anymore. That was a really good little show. But as for the drama involved with some of those channels, those channels don't specifically have drama. They don't. Those guys are pretty chill. But others do. And like I said, I'm not going to mention any names or any, YouTube IDs or anything, but I stay out of that. So if you have any questions about how do I connect to it, how do I insert myself into it, I don't. I stay completely out of it. I never will. Last question. Hey Scott, you're really good at blah blah blah. You should make a video on blah blah blah. Now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn and say I'm awesome at everything. I'm just taking an example of perhaps drawing. I'm kind of good, okay? I got some talent. It's my job now, so I must have a little bit of talent. And people have asked me, they said, Scott, why don't you start another channel for drawing? Or I had other things too in the past, like, why don't you start a channel for doing heavy metal voice? Because they knew I made like a heavy metal song intro for one of my old videos. Or why don't you do one on weightlifting because you're really into staying fit and eating healthy? I appreciate and I'm flattered by the fact that you think my information is good enough that I should start channels on those. And I don't want to harp on people for asking me to do that. The only thing I want to say to you is please understand my time is very short. As you can see, it even took me 2 weeks to make this next video. I will get faster again. I promise you I will be back to making almost a video a day. But my time is condensed, man. Like, I draw 12 to 16 hours a day, okay? And the time that I do have, like right now, a little bit in the morning, before I start all my drawings, want to see what I'm working on right now? Look, it's a dragon reading a book! Awesome! Before I get started on my work for the day, this is the little bit of time I have. And pretty soon, 4 days, I'm gonna have a second son, okay? So I'm really gonna be slammed, okay? I'm gonna have a 0-year-old and a 1-year-old running around my house. Well, the one won't be running because he can't even crawl yet, but you know what I mean. So I am kind of pressed for time. Starting another channel would be unrealistic. Probably I could start it, probably I could make one video, and that would be it. It would just be this like channel that's constantly in purgatory and not creating anything new and just wasting space on YouTube. I hate doing that. I did that with Epic Media Fail. Do you remember that one that DC and I made a long time ago? Hey, that was great. It was a lot of fun, and DC is an awesome person to work with. Nothing against him. But I felt kind of bad just leaving that one to rot. So I'll never do that again. Till next time, I'm Unrested. Please watch this video second if you want to continue watching my videos. This will be good to watch. And number 101, video 101, watch this first. Please watch that before you send me any questions or comments. Thank you.